Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And y'all know how we do before we get started. I need you to do your boy one solid. Just hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section and hit that little star down there. Hype your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Because we got us another banger today. You know, we drop bangers on the regular. So turn your post notification bell on so you don't miss them. Because a lot of people been missing them here lately, and we got to get y'all back in the fold. Because y'all missing the good stuff. But we got us an NFL legend. Wide receiver Cris Carter speaking highly on Shedeur Sanders. I ain't going to tell you what he said. I'm going to let you see it for yourself. And then we got Colin Cowherd. Y'all know Colin's been back in the Shedeur Sanders news as of late. And I keep telling y'all about that stuff during the draft. It was going to start leaking out little bit by little bit. And here we go. Because Colin going to drop some draft news on us too. But I ain't going to keep y'all long today because I know it's busy. Juneteenth is tomorrow. All of us getting ready to get our celebration on. We got the parties going on everywhere. So y'all, get ready. Let's drop this banger and let's do how we do it. You ready? I'm ready. There you go.
Big Snacks on the track, so let's get it started. Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks in the building. Yeah, I'm showing love to the whole community. Auntie, Shedeur, and Coach Prime in unity. And I'm rocking with the new Cleveland, you already know. Much love to G Bush and K-Sap and Money Man and well off media. They ain't new to the game, to the most high. I gotta give thanks, love, peace out. That's all I gotta say.
Now, before we get this party started, before we jump heavily into all of these things, I need y'all to do your boy a solid. Before we get this party on, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we getting down. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody. But before we get into this legendary drop from Cris Carter, you know Colin Cowherd and weaseled his way back over to the Shedeur Sanders side of the lake. And Colin drops, he eases this one in there. If you're not paying attention, then you don't catch it. But I told y'all about what that draft drop was about. But I ain't got to say nothing. I'm going to let Colin do the talking. Y'all ready?
I have Cleveland doing an over. And I think Andrew Berry is one of the sharpest young execs in the league. And it's not easy. Cleveland's got an owner that's got strong opinions, especially at quarterback. But I said this with Shedeur Sanders. If you go to the end of last year, it was the 31st ranked offensive line, and he had more touchdowns than Josh Allen, same number as Darnold. I think Shedeur's going to be okay. In fact, I talked to an NFL general manager last night who told me, he said, I had him earmarked as a starting quarterback. Not a great one. Told me, he said, I had him earmarked as a starting quarterback. Not a great one, but a starting quarterback. And I think they've had back-to-back good drafts. What do you make on the stories of Andrew Berry coming out publicly and saying, Shedeur looks really good in OTAs? That was echoed by another exec I talked to last night because I asked him about Sorsby and Shedeur, and they're all like, he got underdrafted in the fifth. He's not a fifth-round player. He's closer to a second or a third. What do you make of the Shedeur story? Also, remember this, Albert. He beat Brady most merchandise sold ever. There's a Tebow quality here. If he goes on a 2-game winning streak, you know what the Tebow thing was like. That's hard to get off of.
I mean, I think this is going to be a real competition. I think Deshaun Watson has a shot to win it. And I think one thing that both those guys have going for them at the quarterback position is Todd Monken, dig into his history a little bit. He has won and been a part of offenses with lots of different types of quarterbacks. He was with David Garrard in Jacksonville all the way back when he got in the NFL for the first time. He was with Brandon Weeden at Oklahoma State. After that with the Buccaneers with Fitzpatrick and Jameis Winston. He was at Southern Miss as the head coach. Nick Mullins, who you'll remember from the Niners, was the quarterback there. Stetson Bennett at Georgia. Lamar Jackson with the Ravens. So it's all these different types of quarterbacks, which should tell you whatever Deshaun Watson does well, whatever Shedeur Sanders does well, Todd Monken has it in his bag to help that kid out. And so I think that Monken's going to be able to maximize whoever's playing at quarterback. And then I think it's what you said, which is it's all the young draft picks coming together around whoever the quarterback is. And so, can Quinshon Judkins be the bell cow in his second year as a pro? Is Harold Fannin going to take another step at tight end? And then the rookie, Spencer Fano at left tackle, Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston at receiver. I really like what they've done in the draft. The guys on the defensive side of the ball certainly look like difference makers too. Mason Graham, Carson Schlesinger. They've gotten a lot younger across the board. Now I think, for whoever the quarterback is, it's the advantage that Monken gives you, and then some of those draft picks becoming what they think they can become.
Okay,
Now, you heard him. So I talked to a couple of GMs and said, hey, we had him labeled as a starter. See, that moniker or that fifth round draft pick, all that stuff is going to slowly but surely leak its way out. People keep dropping gems all the time. And you heard Tom Pelissero speak on all the young players that they have. The upcoming season is going to be more about the young players. I'm telling you, Deshaun Watson might not get this start. He's on the verge of getting it, but Shedeur making it hard because they want to give it to him. We see that they want to give it to him. And it might not be Todd Monken that wants him to have it, but it's something that they promised him.
I told the audience,
and told him that, hey, if you do these things, then we'll give this to you. But Shedeur is making it harder and harder for them to give him that job. And NFL legend Cris Carter said as much on his Fully Loaded podcast the other day. Hey, you got to go with what the legends say.
Colin wants the quarterback one decision made by end of minicamp, and Shedeur reportedly is NFL.com outperforming Watson in the open practices through OTAs. Who do you think is going to be the starting quarterback for the Browns?
Well, I wish Cleveland had another receiver, but that's not what we're talking about. I think it's going to be a very close battle.
Are you surprised by that? Because before this, you were talking.
I would say that. Okay, I'm not looking from a talent standpoint, because whatever the talent Deshaun has, we haven't seen it.
Yep.
Like, we have not seen it. Say, for instance, since Shedeur, when he left Jackson State and went to Colorado, it's been that long.
That's how long it's been.
You know, for me, I do believe there's some talent there, but ultimately, I thought Shedeur could be a starting quarterback. I didn't think they had the type of weapons that were going to be able to protect him, but I'm not surprised at all. Like, I thought he was going to be starting in his second year. I thought he was going to be a first-round pick, sit a little bit his first year, play a little bit, and then take over his second year. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if week number one that he's the starter. If you look at what he did last year, you can't be surprised with the new coach by that jump, and especially given all the information behind the scenes of how his career was almost sabotaged. The lack of reps, the lack of people believing in him. Yeah. Like, man, that's a tough environment to work in. And now he's splitting the reps one. So I like the way he's approached the offseason. I like the fact that the coach is really giving this a wide open approach. The best player is going to win, with no strings attached. I believe Shedeur is going to win it. If you had asked me 2 months ago, I thought Deshaun still has some talent. Mm-hmm. But I think Shedeur has gotten his career back on the right track. I still want another weapon for him, and he's going to be the starter opening day for the Cleveland Browns.
Okay. Which NFL?
I'm shocked I said that.
Yeah, no, you said a couple months ago, just based on Deshaun Watson. Again, it's been a minute, but he played a game of football. But good for Shedeur, man. Things must have changed if he's in that place. That's for damn
Well,
sure.
the thing about it, Shedeur really did everything right after the interview process. Mm-hmm. Like when Cleveland first drafted him showing up like he did a lot of things right.
Yeah.
And played well enough last year to be able to get this opportunity this year. And played well enough. And they still have Gabriel. But they couldn't draft another guy.
Correct.
So I think the thing with the offseason, how he's going to handle that, how he's maturing, working on his body, the new offense, because this is a new offense. Mm-hmm. So the ability to learn a new offense with the first teamers, very promising.
You heard it. He thinks Shedeur Sanders is going to start day one. He don't think that old Deshaun Watson is coming back. You heard the breakdown. I don't have to say it. He said it. He thought Shedeur was going to play a few last season and come out this season ready to go, getting the start. They going to put it all on him. But here comes Deshaun Watson, Mr. Ready to Play, in the last season of his contract, interrupting the flow. But we're going to see what's happening. The question will still remain, regardless, if Deshaun Watson starts, will it be because he's better than Shedeur? Or will it be because of promises made and money owed? That will be the question. No matter what happens, if Deshaun Watson starts, that will be the lingering question until Shedeur Sanders takes the field. And we don't know how many games that will be. But it is what it is, man. Y'all know what to do. We getting out of here. We ain't gonna hold you. I just need you to do your part. And let's hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. And also hit that little star down there at the bottom and hype your boy up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Y'all know we love you. We hold y'all to the highest. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm out of here.
Yo, what's poppin', people? We back at it again. Big snacks in the building. This talk started on the game, late nights, red eyes, up low grind, 15 summers went by. Call of Duty lobbies, Lil Mike, big dreams. Now it's highlight reels, turning life to a meme. Shedeur on the screen, break the plate, slow it down. Every throw, every drive, every yard, every crown. Sunday talk show, but we chill on the couch. From the Hail Mary, hope to the dog pound out. This that big snacks wave, let it ride, don't stop. From the sticks to the field, all the way to the top. Showing love to the Lord, to the fam, to the Browns. Serving auntie in the chat like, baby, hold it down. He be saying what we feel, what the game's about. If you rockin' with the kid, throw your comments out. From the start to the sign off, that's what we about. Saying love, peace out, love, peace out.